Welcome to another video, Body Connection, and today we are breaking down 7 patterns that every human should do. And these 7 patterns are simply the foundation of almost every exercise and every movement that we do in our daily life. And if we train them regularly, we are developing the strength, mobility, coordination, and resilience. And these 7 patterns are the squat, the hinge, push, pull, carry, rotation, and locomotion. And now let's break them down. In today's movement patterns, we talk about locomotion. You see, most people today train only muscle, but locomotion train your body as a one connected system, crawling, rotating, shifting weight, and also moving through space.
These are the patterns humans naturally developed before modern exercise existed.
Exactly. And in this final part of 7 movement patterns, we're gonna divide and explore locomotion. It's one of the most beneficial and powerful ways for you to build
coordination, mobility, strength awareness, movement, ability. In general, it's a very, very good discipline to have and to explore.
So first of all, let's see what is locomotion. So locomotion means
moving the body through space, using integrated movement, coordinating the entire system, and not using isolated muscle. Big muscle group, big compound movement.
Exactly. And when you talk about benefits, the benefits are obviously coordination, we have reflective strength, then we have mobility, body awareness, stability, and also nervous system integration. So locomotion simply reconnect movement patterns to modern lifestyle that we often disconnect.
Why do humans need locomotion? Because modern life removes crawling, ground movement, rotation, and multidimensional movement. We're not going from A to B anymore. We're just doing repetitive movement in a static position.
Exactly, and then we become stiff, we become disconnected, and we become less adaptable to any kind of movement.
Fortunately, locomotion teaches to transfer force, to shift weight from one standing leg to the other, coordination, contralateral movements, integrating the body in like a full movement pattern, basically.
Exactly, also because your body was designed to move more dynamically and not only the isolated muscle is simply to move in the straight line. So now that we know what it is, let's go directly into the movements. And the first movement that we're gonna do is simply gonna be a bear curl. So when it comes to bear curl, there is few different ways that we can do it. We can do it going forward and we do one step at a time. So one opposite hand, opposite leg. Very important, you will see how the core will stay active. Everything will collaborate in the same way and you will do small steps. So you can do forward, you can do it backward, you can do it sideways. Very important, don't rush, everything stay engaged and keep the movement always stable.
Never switch the hips too much. You really want to keep the pelvis straight and all the core engaged.
Engaging the core, pushing away, and you will see that his elbows never bend, the arms are fully locked, he go into all 4 positions, the shoulders are aligned with the wrist and the hips are aligned with the knees. And then slowly build up forward and then backward. Now, bear curls is the primal and the first movement that we normally teach. The second one is gonna be the beast position. So here, very beautiful movement. And also here you see we have way to go forward, backward, and again, it's about tension and isolation in the same time. You slowly decide how to go from one side to another, and you will see that slowly, it looks easy, but it's gonna be a lot of tension and pressure on the body. Very powerful. Now from here, obviously, when you're new and you're in the beginning, you will do movement much slowly. It's not something that you can rush and go directly to the movement. First, you understand where you have to shift the weight, where you need to have a control, and then how to go back. Move number 3, we have a leopard curl. Nice. So you see, when it comes to this movement, all the body need to work together and to coordinate himself as a one unit. So this is obviously, there is much more athletic way to do it, and we want to do the movements in order to follow the rhythm and coordination at the same time. Very nice. How long it takes you for you when did you start doing it?
I mean, naturally you do those when you're a kid, right? Like remember when we're a kid and we're playing around
Exactly.
and you're like, oh, I'm a tiger in the forest, and you're playing with your friends and you're like running after them. That's, I think, how it starts.
Yeah, because you don't see this often in the gym. That's why we talk about
Not so
many
much.
people today, obviously, in base of what you train, you isolate the muscles, maybe you're like machines, maybe you're not used to do this movement, maybe you feel imbalanced because you don't even know how to move.
Exactly.
But you will see the moment how you start implementing this, you have more freedom of movement.
It opens completely your mind to a different dimension of movement. If you look at the most able physical body, like the people, the tribes living in the jungle, in the savannah, those dudes are very, very strong. Never lift a weight in their life, man. They just run, climb, swim,
Yes.
and do some locomotion on all four, and play around with this. And you will create an extremely resilient body.
Yeah, it's powerful. So then from here, we're gonna go into
Ape walk.
ape walk. So here, for example, you will see how slowly you start shifting weight from one to another. And also the beautiful thing about locomotion, guys, this gonna give you mobility that you never had in your life. You see how here he need to open his hips, he need to go under, he need to use his knees, he need to use his ankle. Everything have to be connected together. So here, also very powerful, you can use the lateral move if you want, you can go on the side, and this is more about hip mobility. And it's very playful movement once you learn it.
Try when you do it to remember when you were as a kid playing that you are an animal. Should be as playful as this.
Yeah, this is why the names have the animal.
They branded the animal
Yeah.
flow a lot, yeah.
And then there is different way. We also have a gorilla walk. We also have it's many.
Let's check those.
We're obviously using the basic now just to show you what locomotion is, but we can also show this.
So next is
So from here, then we're gonna go into lateral
lateral crawl. Okay, so lateral crawl, I come in a squat facing.
This is really beautiful.
Hands go forward, and I'm gonna try to throw my leg as far as possible.
Nice.
And come back the other side.
And then here also we can use the second version, that is the one when you lift your hips more higher.
Yeah.
And then with the legs coming together and slowly, beautiful. You see how gently everything looks like. And it's powerful because if you're somebody also who trained handstand maybe, you will see how this will very nice help you to put the weight in, lift the hips, and then slowly play with your body.
You get into all those little pattern that's gonna open your mind through like many other movements, and you can connect them together after.
Yes, then so here we're gonna go into a sit-through.
Sit-through.
See-through also, this is more about thoracic rotation and coordination. So from here, inside and stop. Nice. Very good, very powerful. And then there is any way. You can also turn on the other side, press on the other side, but very nice and powerful move. Now here, it's also talk about rotational coordination. It's powerful because we work on thoracic rotation, and you will see that obviously you start first with the basic movement. Then from there, your job is to explore the space around, to explore your body.
Because how you can bridge those movements together.
How you can connect, because that in the end, we're simply gonna combine the flow that combine different movements together. There is not about right or wrong, it's about you simply playing with the movement and with your body.
Exactly.
In the beginning, it's gonna look not the same way how he do it, but you will see that the more you practice, the more you're gonna connect with the movement, and simply, it's all about flow. You're gonna flowing into the movement. So from here, we're gonna go with the crab reach.
Crab reach.
Nice. So here is about extension, it's opening the body. You see how the body had to all the way be open. We also have the hip integration in the same time. We also have a shoulder mobility. Now obviously if you go too much, but once all the way. So the whole body is open in one single movement. So here also again, you will see how shoulder is engaged, the hips are engaged, your back will be nice and stretched. Very beautiful and powerful move. And again, you're gonna start slowly and then switch. Now from here to finish, we're simply gonna combine a flow, where we're gonna combine few movements together. Now again, you can play slowly, you can add speed, just do what you feel. So from one side to another, crawling, moving forward. Nice. And you see, once when you start doing this, now we only have a limited space so that we can stay inside the camera, right? I mean, in the picture, in the frame. But normally you will see when you start playing, exploring, it's gonna be beautiful because you will use a lot of space and it's simply very nice to play. Now that you have this, we can combine, you see the bear, ape, see-through, and this is where all the locomotion expression happen. So, start slowly, start easy, play, but you see how much, thank you Ferdinand, how much it's powerful because we need coordination. We use mobility, we use strength because this is also not easy to do. There is a lot of awareness. Your body needs to be aware where are you in the space, on the floor, how you move, where the body needs to go. Need a lot of control. Exactly. And this is also when the movement intelligence also step in and you really understand, wow, there is endless way for me to move. So, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for explaining and showing us. And obviously we simply go into a basic movement. There are so many ways to play, but the whole point of this series of movement patterns is to show you that there is so much in the movement than simply going to the gym, lifting the weights. Obviously, in base of your level, in base of your needs, you need to find what works for you. I personally love to do calisthenics. I'm in love with handstand. I'm in love with obviously working on strength, on conditioning. In the last time I become very powerful when it comes to mobility and also carry, locomotion, things that I never did before. But the whole point is you need to find what works for you. You need to find what makes you happy. You need to find something that is sustainable so that you can do it for the certain period of time, and then you can play and explore. There is no right or wrong. Whatever makes you feel good, simply explore. So, thank you. Thank you for Coach Ferdinand.
Thank you, guys.
We see you in the next one, and simply don't forget to move, explore, and try